Hey there everyone, this is Jeffrey with Killaskila Gaming, and welcome back to White Day, a Labyrinth Named School. Previously, we completed all endings on Seo-young's route, following Seo-young's route on Hell difficulty, getting us our first trophy for that, and, closer to our ending collection. And I want to continue forward by following Sung-ah's route and going for all endings tied to that, as well as the Old Figurine Collection, which you do not need for trophies, so a reminder. And if you are on the PS4 version, again, I will tell you where to make backup saves if you're not already familiar with them. So let's just get into this. Back at it once again, running the gauntlet. So, you know the drill. Consumables, priority, dialogue, of course. There is one thing we are going to be doing that's a little different. It's going to be spaced out quite a bit, and it's actually going to start off right here, which is the figurine collection. Our first figurine is in this dispenser in the women's bathroom on first floor here of main building 1. You hear that drop. And we get male student figurine. And if you look at the design of these, you'll probably notice they look very polygonal. That's because these are the figurines, basically the figurines of the students in the original game. And so this is He-Man. It's kind of funny. If I recall back when I first played this, I think I didn't know the cell phone had an in-game function other than to annoy you at the beginning of the game. I think it was only like available on, I want to say like easy or very easy difficulty.
How do we get in?
Yeah, I wonder how we can do it. Oh my, you totally startled me just then.
Okay, this will be a right, left situation.
Oh, I've seen him. He's a new transfer student.
Really?
Anyway, I'm leaving. See ya.
I'm Sung-ah Kim, homeroom 8.
Left.
This was out of the blue. But it's nice to meet you. So why did you come to school at this hour?
Right.
Yeah? I'm glad that you're here. You are going to help me out.
And, left.
Just something. Follow me. Ji-hyeon and I didn't know what we were going to do. Welcome! First time in the girls' bathroom?
Left situation. Most of the dialogue is pretty much going to be the same up until the fork in the road. Most of it.
Why? Worried I want something weird? I left my book in the home ec room. I can't get in because it's locked. I happen to know that the keys are in the auto shop classroom, but it's locked as well. But you can crawl through that vent up there and get me the keys.
Left.
Thank you. I knew that you'd help. We'll need a ladder, and we'll also need some sort of cutting tool. Why don't you look around?
Reminder that we do get to actually see the home ec room in this run, so sort of new stuff. Really cool. Now how well I do should be a little bit better since I've just run this like 3 times. But there are some differences, of course, so we'll see how that plays into this, because I'm totally going to forget those. I don't know how I pulled that off. Someone backtracked and turned down the vent. So another thing that's going to be a little different about this version of the playthrough is, that first figurine was pretty easy to find because it's out in the open. But the rest of them aren't going to be that easy because, of course, the home ec room is here and we do not get the key until later. Which means we are actually going to need to backtrack in this playthrough. Like connecting 3 and 4.
Not bad. Thanks a lot.
Okay, this is a left situation.
You're not trying to scare me, are you? I'm not that gullible. Oh, but did you know? This school used to be a hospital during the Korean War. Rumor has it the whole school is haunted because so many people died here during that time. Maybe the rumor's true. I mean, especially on a night like this. Boo! Did I scare you? I guess you don't like ghost stories, huh? Oh, the doors are probably all locked by now. They lock all the doors after 10, except for the lecture hall lobby, that is. If we want to leave, we have to go to the lecture hall. You know the new building, lecture hall, and here are all connected, right? Here. This is the key to that hallway there. Could you open it on your way out? Go ahead. I still have something to do.
If you sneak in at night, the janitor gets terribly angry. If he catches you, the punishment is harsh.
Left, right, right, left situation.
What do you mean? Anyway, he's nice in the daytime. You're the transfer student. I'm in your homeroom. Remember? You know So-young? Well, I guess everybody knows her, actually. I'm Ji-hyeon Sol. You're Human Lee, right? Anyway, what are you doing here at this hour?
Just running some errands.
I think you're incredibly brave. All alone this late. Tell me something. I always see you alone. Don't you have friends?
Baby, I got you. Left.
Huh? Oh. Yeah, that's right. But you'll make more soon. Okay, I'm going to go now. Be careful.
on. You scared the heck out of me. How come you're still standing there?
Same as usual. This shouldn't really matter. So left, 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 left is what I'm going to go with.
What is it? What do you need? Don't just stand there. Why don't you answer me?
So sassy.
Wait. You're telling me that I'm in your way? Wait. I don't think I've ever seen you before. No! Same class as So Young? One after another, they just keep coming. I gotta beat them off with a stick. What note? No, I don't know. Anyway, we should turn around and go back since it's locked here.
I love G-Man. She's such a good addition to the story, if you ask me. Kind of changes the dynamic a little bit, but definitely a fun addition for me. Okay, so we just need the note up here. You know, kind of had an idea. Usually by the time we get down, the janitor's already like down that way. I wonder if we made a little extra noise if he would come up this way and I could lose him. I don't know where he respawns though. So it kind of depends if you could hear me or not. Or should I say entirely depends. Can already see me. That's the first I think he's caught me this way. Just in case. Oh, there's no way. There's no way. I think I was standing the last time I came down here, right? That's why he noticed me. I should say what. Yeah, noticed works. Say what he caught me, but I'm like, no, I'm like he took notice. Definitely took notice. It doesn't give him much time to get away though. Especially if he's hanging around here. He's upstairs, right? You can see the light flashing. Which door did he just open? I think he would have been on top of me by now. I'm going for it. Three, 1, 2, 6, which is my old code. My older notes, so no need to update. One, 2, 6. Then of course we need to get to Ji-hyeon / the woman who hanged herself. Come on, really? Wait for this. You don't want to be chased at a time like this? Yeah, come on. Interesting. I forgot you could interact with the plants. Okay, door's still open. You probably went right down the hall to where Ji-hyeon is. Nope, he's right there. I stand corrected. Can I hide in time? Is he gonna see me? We're kind of out in the open here. Took your damn time. Have a good mind to run right past you. And of course get trapped because I probably can't get to the door in time. I know I couldn't get to the door in time. No, probably. Let's go for it. Good chance he's gonna hear that. For funsies. Sorry if you're wearing headphones like me. It is loud. I know I will not turn down the volume. We must live. This is living. Okay, we got the tree coming up. So just be prepared for the timed event plus the QTEs. And don't forget the key.
Oh. I've seen you. What are you doing here at this hour?
This is left. I wanted to return your diary.
So you had it then? You came here just to do that?
Yeah, I saw Ji-hyeon too.
Ji-hyeon is here too?
So, straight down back where we came from. We have a couple new rooms, of course, so we can get our items that we need. I don't feel like I've been pushing the timer on this one too much. So if you feel like you want to take your time, let's try it, you know. You probably don't need to hurry too much, so... So 96, 94, 86, 83, which is my order, and that's going to correspond, of course, to the medals for a 4259. 4259. 4259. That's the same as my last code, so very nice. And of course the medals are in the cabinet to the right of us. And if you're worried about dying, the pen is here. Okay, so 5 plants to kill. 1. And of course there's one below us, but we'll round back for that one. 2. And 5. And of course we have to deal with the tree. And I showed it in my previous playthrough because I made a whoopsie, but if you go in before doing that, the tree will whack you and kill you. Takes 2 hits. For most enemies, it takes 2 hits. Okay, so throw the solvent at the center and then QTEs. Alright. As per the usual, I will be doing a bit of scouting throughout the building just to make sure we have all the items. Reminder that you can get all the items just by looking at the rooms. I don't actually have a list of them. You just want to look for the glint in the light. And since the janitor's not here, we can take advantage of that. So I'll show one just to make sure it pops up, but there you go. Pens, health items, tranks, and coins are your best friends. And there's a couple other things we need to look for if you want to do the figurines. I'll show those as we go. I'm probably not going to show all of this. Okay, so there's one puzzle that we're going to need to do later on in order to get all the figurines. And it's the Typewriter puzzle from main building 2. And I think the key is right here. So if you recall, we need 4 typewriter keys. And the typewriter keys get put into the typewriter that's in main building 2. I don't remember the room at the moment. I think it's like Faculty Office 2 or something like that. But we use it to basically just solve another puzzle, and that gets us the master key. As I think that's how that goes. But the master key we need to get into one of the desks to get the figurine. So we want the N key, and there's 4 of those. There's going to be one more in this building. I'll show where that is. Actually, it's right ahead of where we are. So we are on the locked stairwell, which is south stairs. So these are the ones that we could not get into. And the other key is in the gym, where we just did the safe combo. It's right over here. So key M. And so we are done with this building as far as those go. We'll be back later. I also recommend opening all the doors as per the usual. This time especially because we're going to need to backtrack. And I'd rather keep the janitor distracted with all the doors we can. So my recommendation, at least for this building, is to open everything. When we do main building 2, we'll change that up a bit because the first floor and the second floor are areas that we want to have access to. So I would say maybe avoid opening everything on those floors. Okay, so if you kind of followed along with the first playthrough, I said that you could have possibly made a backup save after dealing with the Bloodthirsty Tree if you were on the PS4 version. And if you did that, of course, you can just load it in here because this is where we're going to get to the fork in the road once we grab this wooden token. Item-wise, so we have 2 soy milks, 1 trank, 2 lunchboxes, 1 emergency kit, and I think that's been pretty status quo for me. I don't think I've missed anything. 8 felt tip pens, 4 coins. Oh, good timing. Let's get her out of the way. We got the token. This is where we'll have our fork in the road.
Hey! Why are you still here? Anyway, what was that noise I heard?
Okay, so this is a left-right, left situation.
What do you mean? So Young's gone? I don't understand what you're saying. Why are there so many guys in this school who are completely obsessed with So Young? She's not even that pretty. Hey, come on, be honest. Are you here this late because you're into So Young as well? Is it because tomorrow is White Day?
Right.
So I'm right. Look, wake up, stupid. You think you're the only one So Young bewitched with that face of hers? You don't know this, but she's a manipulative witch.
Left.
Yes, she is. And that's not all. There are a ton of totally strange rumors about her. Rumor has it, So Young... Huh? Did you hear something just now?
Of course, this is usually where people will go, is to follow Sung Ah, because why would you leave her? But, you know, if you want to know the truth and follow So Young's endings, of course you want to follow the sound. So go after Sung Ah, since that's what we are doing.
You heard that, right? It was like a woman crying.
And this should be a left, 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 left situation. So left.
Oh my gosh. I think the rumors were true. Oh, it sounded like the crying of a ghost. Maybe it was So Young's dead sister.
Left.
Remember what I said? There were a lot of rumors about her. So-young chose to come to this school because of her sister, who killed herself 2 years ago. Her sister hung herself here, and nobody knows why she did it. They say So-young sneaks in here at night to try and contact the soul of her dead sister. You know, like with a Ouija board or something. Clinging to the past is such a stupid thing to do.
So left.
You reap what you sow, you know. Anyway, So-young is definitely up to something. And now we're mixed up in her freaky business.
Yeah, left.
What's with you? Why are you taking her side?
I'm not.
You know what? There's something fishy about you. Are you two working together? Save your breath. No excuses. I've already decided that I can't trust you. I promise you, I am not getting played by that little witch.
Yeah. Okay. We are still on second. I'm not used to following this route as much. We want to get down to first to the door. And I have no idea where the janitor is right now. Usually he's over on this side. Or at least spawns. Let's be careful. I know I've had him come right up the stairs here at me. Three, two, one. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that because I could hear him coming towards me and we have to go back there later. So hopefully he didn't notice us. They always seem to kind of know when you come back in though. So I don't know. Anyways, before I forget it, walk forward. Back from a quick break and a nice energy drink. From, oh, what do you call it? From coffee to energy drink. I always come in here expecting to find stuff. I don't know why. So reminder to keep the doors on this level closed for the most part. And I'm gonna answer this just so it stops. I think that's from the first game, if I remember. I haven't played it myself, but I've watched other people play it. Actually, I should probably close this as well. Actually, I don't know if that one matters since he was right in that room. There's not much to find in this building anyway, by comparison. So we got the lost and found key there, which is really important. ignore the ghosts. unless you wanna play with ghosts. Is it student department office? Yeah. Which I believe is our puzzle door key. Medkit. Oh my god. So I'm going to search. I'm going to search the 3rd and 4th again really quick just to get those out of the way. We do have a couple of things we need to get for the typewriter puzzle / figurines. But we'll do that at the end, after the baby. Okay, grab this while we are here. I also need to try to remind myself to open the science room again, because I forgot last time. It didn't make any difference, but since the key animation stops the timer anyway. But you know, it's the little things. Reminder too, don't go into the lost and found until you're done with the or until you go to the principal's office. There you are. Yeah, that's it. Is there not a key or not a key? But for some reason I was thinking there's a coin over there. And lots of pens. I think that's yeah, it's because this is the room that opens itself, right? Or is that above us? That's above us. Okay. Alright. Code is we have 8124. So again, reminder, subtract the left and right side materials to leave what's left. So if you look at the one on the top left, the 3 digits, the middle one is just to cut it off. And you're left with 2 little tally tick marks on the top. Tally tick marks. And that aligns with an 8. So 8124. And I think we are ready to go. Now this is going to be a little bit different in this building, so it's been a while since I've done Sung A's route, so hopefully this goes smoothly. But if I recall, I think her route was a little bit easier. So... Eight. 1, 2, 4. Drink and I swear he's been camping here for like 10-15 minutes. I'm trying to be patient because Sung-ah does not spawn here like So-young did. Tell me he didn't hear that. So we need to get to faculty office too, and that's where the girls will spawn. I can run them out though. I'm being overly cautious. You have to be when you're in the principal's office, but... Be out there. I don't think you heard that. I walked into the tub sink. He's been camping again. I don't know which way he went. You finally leave? I guess take advantage of it. It's making me miss So-young. No room. Shoot, it's down on this end. That's the one. Okay. Finally.
Oh, if it isn't my nemesis. Where's the girl you've been desperately following around? Like a puppy dog.
This is a left situation.
Are you flirting with me right now?
Yes.
So what? If I don't trust you completely...
Baby.
Let go of me!
Oh, okay.
I was totally fine without your help.
Uh-huh.
What is wrong with this building? Why does it shake all the time?
I think you know that.
Well, I'm out of here. You can leave or stay and find So-young. Whatever.
Alright, I don't quite remember where we find Ji-hyeon. I think it's soon. Just being cautious here. Okay, so he's here again. Science lab key. And this is our typewriter button that we're gonna need. I figured let's pick it up while we're here. So it's our third button. The next and final button is in the new building. Now we gotta figure out how to get out of here. And in case you forgot, the typewriter is in here. So this is, I think I said faculty office too. Yep, that's where we are. I don't know where he is. I know where she is. Okay, so music room is going to be our next stop. Ji-hyeon should pop somewhere along the way. I'm going to try and open a few doors if I can. That one, lost and found, I should have done. I don't hear him. Let's do the lost and found too. Worst case scenario, he opens it or closes it behind us. Grab the pen while we're here. I don't know where that offsets him to. Are you kidding me? Shouldn't have done that. Ah, he's up there. Did he go to a different floor and that's why I can't hear him? Or is he like right out there camping? Went to a different floor. I think Ji-hyeon's supposed to pop around here, isn't she? Or not? Science lab. That might be it. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think it actually might be back here. Yeah. Okay.
Who's there? Don't come any closer!
Yeah, I couldn't remember if she spawned in the hallway, and I was like, I know she brings us to the music room, because that automatically unlocks in So Young's route. And I was thinking, like, where do we find her? And I was like, oh yeah, it's in the closet, right? The storage area. So this is a left-right situation. Don't be scared, it's just me.
Heman? Is it really you? It's too dark to see well. School feels really strange tonight. What's that? Did you just hear something? Ah! Turn on the light!
I must do it. No one else can. Today is this time. I must.
That was scary. What was she doing in here?
And of course, right.
Yeah, I'm alright. I was just a little surprised. It's a good thing we're here together, though. This school is so old. It's always scary in here, but tonight I think it's even worse. They say many people committed suicide here. Apparently it was at its worst when the school was new. They had to use talismans and even called for an exorcism. My old music teacher used to tell me this stuff. He was interested in this sort of thing. That is, until all of a sudden, he killed himself in that music room. What was that? Tell me, did you hear a piano just now? It's coming from the music room. You go inside first.
And if I'm recalling, I think she stays with us for a little while. That does depend on your affinity with her, though. This one, right? Okay, this is E, D, F, G, F. So notes of music. Oh, wow. Okay, got that. Second piece of the artwork. Code is 4617. What is different? Four, 617.
Hey, Ji-hyeon! Where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you.
Is that so? I didn't know. Sorry.
Let's get going. He's too busy chasing after So Young. Come on, what are you doing?
Wouldn't it be smarter to stay together?
Don't you get it? He doesn't care at all about us. And even if you're in the same class as him, can he be trusted?
Well, he probably doesn't know his way around here yet.
So what? We don't know him at all. Look at this. Fine, do what you want. It's easier for me if I don't have to babysit anybody. You. I'll be watching you.
Now, come on.
Be careful.
And that is the benefit of this round.
What's the matter?
she is with us, so we are protected. So, what did I... 4617... It's nice having an extra layer of protection. Last piece, and then we want to get the CD with the key. So we want to go to the second floor then. Isn't this nice? We don't have to worry about the janitor anymore. Maybe that's why he's a little bit more campy. I think that's random though.
I heard there was a student who killed herself with poison in the upstairs art room.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems that student was pregnant at the time.
Mm-hmm.
The school tried to say it was just a rumor.
Yeah, and they tried to set up a teacher for that too. Because if I recall, I don't know if the teacher actually did anything. They made it sound like it was the teacher, but... Okay. I don't want to leave Ji-hyeon hanging because I don't think she comes down here. Let's get the remote really quick. Okay. And back upstairs with her. I think she despawns when the baby activates. Okay. Winding myself too early. There we go. That room key. We have access. So I don't know if waiting around actually affects the affinity too much. I've never played with it. Maybe it's something we could mess around with in the final playthrough of this, or later on when we get to the other difficulties. And I opened that already, so we're good. So we just want to go and confront the baby. Reminder that you're going to need a drink for this.
Because sometimes I hear a baby crying around here.
This will actually give us access to our next figurine.
This is the art room I was talking about earlier. I've always found that kiln eerie. It's like a crematorium with burning corpses, right?
Sort of.
That room's locked.
Not anymore. Alright, we're on 4th. We want to head down to 2nd. We're in a short timer here. And on 2nd, which we're getting to here, we want to go all the way to the back of the Lost and Found and grab the doll. The only time I ever quick turn in this game is on accident, right? Or by accident. So, back to the kiln. And I'm going to drink before it's too late. So just backtracking all the way to where we just were. little short on time. Cutting it close. Because the light was off, that's why. And from here we want to get down to the science lab on the floor below us. It's the only one with running water, and which is why I always say to open it. In this version it didn't matter, but sorry, I forgot about that. Because we had to go there for Ji-hyeon. But for So Young, you want to make sure and open it ahead of time if you can. The timer does stop at the key locks and all that, so down one floor to third. That's the first room down the hallway. Of course, third synced from the start. The one you can hear the dripping from. And then right back to the baby. Reminder, do not get too close to the baby. It will grab you and eat you. Well, I'm assuming it eats you. And you need to put it down and then do QTEs. So shake and then dodge. Okay. So I'm going to leave the stuff here again. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the janitor respawns because of going to second floor where we trigger the next event. But why play around with that idea? So I believe our next figurine is in one of these cabinets. I don't know which one. There it is, right? Okay, so this is our second of 7, in case you're wondering on numbers. Janitor with hat figurine. And this is Dalsu, so the janitor from the new building, and also the one that beat the kid to death in the first building, in main building 1. Okay, so that's all we can do about figurines for now. One thing that I'm going to recommend is to open up all the doors on 4th and 3rd and close everything on 1st, because we're gonna need to backtrack to, I'm gonna turn lights on. I don't know if they attract him more or not, but we're gonna need to backtrack to main building 1. And so anything that we can use to distract him would be great, because he does tend to hover. I don't want to deal with that. Okay, so backpack. So we have 11 coins, 13 felt tip pens, 5 soy milks. We had 4 tranks, used 1. 2 lunch boxes, 2 med kits. Get this. And this, and we're ready to move on. Now, as I noted, you want to make sure to open all the doors on 3rd and 4th, and then I would say close anything you can on 1st, because we need to go down that hallway. And when we come back later, we're going to 2nd right now, of course, but we're going to leave right away. We basically need to get into faculty office 2 and student department office, I believe, and I think the figurine, I think it's on that floor. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember. I don't have my notes pulled up. But we need to be able to get the master key, and that's where we're going to get that, if I'm remembering correctly. So that's why I say leave floors 2 and 1 as clear as you can, if you can. But otherwise, we're going to head down to meet up with So Young on floor 2. Or So Young. And we're actually going to stay with her this time, so... Okay, since we're following Sung Ah's route, obviously we are going to stay with her and see what she has to say.
She's ignoring me again. If you're still chasing after her, you need to snap out of it.
Okay, and this is a left-right, left situation. Left.
Really? Just a coincidence, huh? She runs around like she's possessed or something. This whole school feels like it's been possessed or haunted or something. Ugh.
Right.
That's cute. You're very nice. Worrying about the unfinished business of spirits. There's a complaint box sitting in the new building reading room for students to voice their concerns and complaints. But I doubt any student ever solved anything by using it. And I'll bet all the teachers forgot that it was even there. The living all suffer. But don't you think the dead suffer more? Why does no one listen to the things I say? Wait a minute. Where is Ji-hyeon? Wasn't she with you before?
I've talked about the story a lot in the hard difficulty playthrough, especially the first one since we went for all the ghost stories. A couple of things that still kind of stick on my mind, and I may have even brought this up and have had it answered before, but it's still eluding me, is number one, they mentioned the teacher committing suicide. I'm not entirely sure that he did. I was paying attention to the credits when I was doing the So Young runs, and there's a scene in there, a distinctive scene where he is being stabbed by Yoon-mi. So I don't know if that was just... I think that's put there on purpose. And then the other thing is this, her talking about the box. Why does she tell us about the box if it's going to reveal what really happened? That kind of spoils her plans in a way, doesn't it? Okay, so left on this one.
Come on! Why did you let her run off alone like that? You had better hope that nothing happens to Ji-hyeon. I bet this whole thing is about So Young. That's why you don't even have a girlfriend.
Oh, come on.
Why? Why are you looking at me like that? Got something to say? Look, I'm sorry. It's not your fault. I was just scared and frustrated myself. She probably went to the new building. I'm gonna go look for her. Catch you later.
There he is. So we don't spawn... Thank you, Adobe. We don't spawn on the other side of that door. He's not coming. Alright. Doesn't matter. You can't see us out here anyway. One nice thing here is that I've mentioned this in the past, but So Young unintentionally ends up putting us in harm's way via gameplay. I say unintentional because it's not like she's doing it on purpose. Might seem that way, but she's not. If you don't know the story, because every time that we got quite a break here by having Ji-hyeon with us, and then by going through here and not having So Young spawn, we don't have to deal with the janitor. We don't have to deal with the janitor for a bit, so. March 14th. Officially White Day. Hey there everyone, Future Me here. I took a break to put the chickies to bed for the night. They are roosted, and I have made myself a stimulating beverage in a Subway cup. So, let's get back to new building. We don't have the key cards, obviously. So we can't do much as far as entering these rooms. But there are a few doors we could potentially open here. I don't remember which one had the coin. So this is, of course, is going to be a little different because So Young wasn't here to greet us. And we don't need the coffee. And I don't think the janitor activates until after we go through that door. I could be wrong. I wouldn't push it too much, especially not in this difficulty. But this is where we're going to have a few new things, because of course we're on a different route, and we're on hell difficulty, meaning we get access to the home ec room key. So I'm just grabbing a few things. We'll get to it.
Close. Hey, exactly what the hell were you thinking? What was that?
Okay, this is a right, left, right situation. Thanks for saving me.
Well, the fact is that I still need your help, but don't make it into a habit. Now that I've found my way into the new building, I know So Young is a part of what's happening.
Left.
I have my reasons. Hear me out. So Young's always there. Wherever we go, she gets there before us. We follow her, and all this freaky stuff just keeps happening to us. Doesn't it make sense, then, that she's up to something?
That side eye.
I don't like the idea that she's the culprit either. But it's obvious. She's involved in everything that's happening. Do you know where we're going next? The rooftop, 4th floor. I saw her heading that way earlier. She must have something freaky going on up there, too. What's the problem? Don't tell me you still don't believe me.
I don't see anything. Right.
You don't sound so believing. All right, then. Why don't you just go up to the roof and find out for yourself?
I said I believe you.
I'm wrong like you think. I have to go find Ji-hyeon. Do what you want.
Ji-hyeon's in the library.
But make sure you know who to trust. Or else, you could be stuck here forever.
Okay. So like I said, I don't think the janitor spawns right away, so I'm gonna test it. Sort of. Oh, I don't have the key card. That's right. For some reason I thought we picked it up during the cutscene, like in the other one. That's fine, we need to go downstairs anyway. So. While we're here, the last... Oh my god. The last typewriter key is right here. And home economics classroom key. This gives us access to the home ec room, which we did not have access to in any other playthrough. Like I said, I'm not sure at what point the janitor spawns. He doesn't seem to come until you step out into the main hall. I'm gonna do a few doors. That scared me. Let's test it. Yeah, he would have come already. 'Cause usually he spawns right on the first floor. And our key card. Did I grab the... I grabbed it, right? Yeah. So, let's see about opening those rooms upstairs. And earlier when I was saying that So Young tends to accidentally put or unintentionally put us in danger, it's because, like I said, we automatically load with the janitor active in her playthrough. Plus, when we go to the other building, the janitor chases her, and then when she escapes, we're left with him. Now the home ec room, we'll obviously need to backtrack for, so we need to make sure to get the bell when we do the clock puzzle. I think there's a pen in here. So recall, if you don't have the bell, you can't backtrack. You get trapped by the fox spirit. And we are essentially back where we started in the other playthrough. So next stop is going to be the library to get, or sorry, the dance studio to confront the doppelganger, and then the library for Ji-hyeon. And there he is. So this all depends on him, as usual. He pretty much has circled the entire downstairs except for going for the stairs. Let's take our chances. Oh, before I forget. Pop that city in as quick as we can. Don't forget we have a 1 minute timer on this. And to heal.
플라톤 이래 서양 철학에서 이성이란 다른 동물과 구분되는 인간의 고유능력으로 규정되었다. 계몽주의 이후에도 이성적 사고는 인간의 지식을 개선하고 더 나은 결정을 내리게 하는 수단으로 여겨졌다. 하지만 논쟁론자들은 이런 고전적 해석에 덕기를 들고 나섰다. 프랑스 장리코 연구소의 인지과학자인 댄스퍼버 박사와 미 펜실베니아의
Middle.
이성적 사고는 순전히 사회적 현상이다. 우리가 무슨 섣불리 나머지서
Back. Yep, door opened again. Alright. So don't forget the key card. And oh, please go down the hall. That'd be great. Hope for the best. Damn it, game. Now that we have the red key card, we want to open those doors. Whether we go in the rooms or not. Just at least get the card slotted. I did go for the coin from Grandma Ghost in the previous playthrough, I think. The previous recording, at least. And she did not grab me. Advantage. I don't think there's any way he would hear us from like way down there, but I'm so used to not taking chances. No, our next figurine is actually in this room right here, but we're gonna worry about that later when we have a clean slate to do so. So probably when we finish the mermaid or something like that. Don't forget to switch this back to lights before going down again. Also a reminder, no hamburgers. Anyone would like to duplicate a sign for me, I would very much appreciate that.
I'm just so tired of this. I'm terrified. I just don't understand why all this happened. We'll never get out of here. We're all going to die.
Okay, so this is just a left situation.
Do you really think you can? Just stay back! Don't come near me. Leave me alone. Everyone's acting so strange tonight, like they've all lost their minds. When I was walking with So-young earlier, Sung-ha came up to us. But So-young just ignored Sung-ha and kept walking. Sung-ha got angry and started following So-young and yelling. I got so scared. Usually, Sung-ha and So-young spend a lot of time off together. And when Sung-ha talks, So-young usually just listens to her. I've never seen them fight like they did earlier. I've never seen them act like that before. I feel like something really bad's about to happen. I think that it was one of them who locked us in here. Maybe.
I forgot how different that was. Okay, I don't remember if the janitor spawns in a different location. So, let's try this. Okay. No, he does not. So, remember, we want to camp out till he gets, we want to try and get him below us. Below me. And switch the fuses, and then kind of follow him down. And camping out in here in the past has not served me well. If I don't open the door first. I don't know if it's just bad RNG or what, but... Or maybe I just couldn't tell where he was. You know, that might have been the situation, but... He has come all the way back over here before, many times on me. It always seems to do it when I have the door closed. Yeah, he should just be about. He should be about below us. Below me. Below me. Go from power to light. Now again, we want him to go right. Ideally. Otherwise, I would say we're gonna try and run him out. Okay. Reminder that if he pauses, he's usually going to spin around to check behind him. And right next to us on my left, you can see the box Sung-ha was talking about. That's gonna, of course, tie to her endings. And on that note, our save, if you're on PS4, you can make a backup save basically after you finish this building, and that should be your backup save for the rest of the playthrough. I wonder how far he made it. Did he get all the rooms open? I like doing the light fixtures with him down the hallway. That made things so much easier, so much less intense. Yes. Keep going, man. Okay. Just in case he comes back out, I'm gonna take my time a little bit. Clock his location. Sounds like he might be coming back. foot thumping was getting loud there. It's not whistling though, so now we may have gotten lucky. Make a beeline. So we're going to the music appreciation room downstairs, far right of the hallway. We can't outrun him at this point, so not a major concern if he knows where we are. The hard part is getting out of this room. And then, of course, the following puzzles. This part gets a little tricky because he never seems to go away. He may have gone down the hallway. Door's closed. Yeah, he went down the hallway. We need to follow him anyway. I'll hide here. So we need to get to the language lab, and he's down that way, so not much I can do right now because he's right, like literally right there. Other than try to go down there and hope he's not there. I don't think he would have heard us, but let's open some doors. I didn't see him down the hallway, so he was potentially going pretty fast compared to what I was thinking. He had already closed all the doors anyway, I'm assuming. So I don't think he would have heard me. I think he probably went downstairs or was at the stairway. Means this might be our chance. Make sure he doesn't hear us first. If he did, he'd either come running out this way, or he'd be rounding up the stairs. I don't see him. Let's hope for the best.
That's the voice of that girl. Who are you? Why are you here this late?
Yeah, this is I think the same as last time, right, left?
I'm the night duty teacher. Look, I don't know why you're here, but here's the key card. That leads outside. Be careful. It's dangerous here at night. Night is when the dead ones come to life.
And left.
I just hope you don't make the same mistake I made. Get out of here before it's too late. Or you'll get trapped in this school forever, too.
I've had him come running at this point. But I think he just happened to know where I was in those playthroughs. Do you mind? I don't know where he is. Oh, he's whistling. He's way up there, okay. Let's unlock the doors we don't have access to yet. Hopefully he doesn't hear that. He does. Well, we're heading downstairs anyway, so he's probably going to come from above. He's already done down here. I think we were too far away anyway. And I want to try to get to this door before he does. I don't know exactly where he was going. I just saw his light upstairs, so... He might be like literally right here. I'd like to distract him with these rooms as much as we can. I'm gonna try opening this and hope he doesn't hear it. It's whistling. So far, so good. Let's try to get a location on him. I'm making some risky moves by opening everything. Why do you even open this door? Crap. You know what? Yeah, let's figure out where it is first. I don't see him. He might be downstairs. Going towards like the hallway. If he is, it might be a good idea to actually... He's right below us. If he goes down the hallway, I'm gonna make for the lights. I just opened up enough doors to distract him for a while. I need to get that electrical room open though. I think he's below us. In which case we'll do the clocks. Clocks first. Gotcha. Is he close enough to hear the red doors? Open everything. I don't know if you heard anything or not. I actually don't even know. I think he would come from down the hallway, but I don't think he heard. We're really just playing Ring Around the Rosie with him. Okay, he's way the hell down in it. I'm gonna go in for the best. Open some more doors. Make some notes. So it is 12:30. Yep. Okay, so we're looking at this one's at 12:30, so we're looking at 3:30 for for Moscow, 8:30 for Beijing, and 9:30 for Washington D.C. We should be safe. Ish. This. Wait, which one is this? That's Moscow. What did I say? 3:30. It was. Oh no! It was 6 o'clock. Oh my god. Okay, ignore me. It's 6, 9, 2, and 3. I don't know what I was thinking there. So 6, so 9. I was like, wait, we don't do we can't move the minute hand. I'm a millennial. I know how to read an analog clock. I'm just a little slow at it. Our generation was taught. Okay, just in case he pops up. So, Beijing is 2. Then DC is 3. Okay, how far did you make it, buddy? You could be downstairs for all I know. Yeah, he actually might be. Shoot. Did he seriously come all the way back here? Okay. I'm gonna operate under that assumption. Get the electrical room open while we have the chance. You didn't hear that? I didn't even think about the fact about him going down the hall that quick. Okay, that's one room. Shoot. I don't think he saw me. Crap. You heard the lights. How far away can you hear the lights? I knew the lights made noise. I knew there was ways he was catching me in the past that I... So... Is he right there? Oh no, it's a document. This shouldn't be. Go down the hall. Thank you. I shouldn't stand out in the open. Would he hear me if I opened that door downstairs? I opened up like every door. Better off turning the lights. Now that he's gone down that hallway. I don't want to have to run him out though. I'm gonna have to, aren't I? You didn't hear it? Okay. Which room is it over here? This one. Okay, yep. 8, 10, 12. Now we want to get his attention if he comes out. Shoot, it's on the other side. Yes. Oh no. Yeah, we can do this. We got him. Okay, come on. Alright. I gotta get the right rooms, right? 8, 10, yeah. And I did get the lights. Yeah. Yep, okay. Stop second guessing yourself. You just gotta pull the lever really fast. Right there. Don't get stuck behind the Jenny. Man, what luck would it be if he went down the hallway? Then I just need to get into the room that he's in front of. Did not get that lucky. God, what was I just saying? Okay, he could double back though. Better for us to have a direct shot away from him than running around him. See where he goes first. Let's try. I think he can see through that window, so just be cautious. No? Okay. Hopefully I did not misread the clock a second time. that was too funny. Was it 3? Yes. I did it right the second time. Good thing I caught that right away. I've done that before too. I know I've done that where I was like, oh yeah, it's 12:30, and I'm like, wait, no, wrong hands. Okay, now usually he spawns like right next to us again, so we gotta wait him out here. I can hear him already. Is he above us? Oh my god, he's above us. Is that where he spawns? Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Okay. Need the L rod for the mermaid ghost. And we need the spirit bell for when we backtrack, because we gotta go back to main building 2 and 1. So where he goes first. It's been a while. Hope he's down the hall far enough. We don't want to cross paths with him on the stairs. Hopefully he's down the hall. I think he's right there. I don't know if he's up, like, on our level or below me. Sorry, that joke's never gonna get old for me. I don't know if it started elsewhere, but the version that I heard was from Celebrity Jeopardy. I don't know if that actually, like, originated from another joke, though, or not. Of course, that was a Sean Connery one, right? He's coming back down. had to pull down my light a little bit so I can see on my screen. I think we're a safe distance. I think somebody had this like mapped online somewhere before. I saw it and I was like, you know, I'm like, I don't even, I just know the path from like doing it. And, you know, what memory I have of doing it. Let's see. I think I may have taken the wrong turn here. Or not. I could probably finish this. This way, right? There we go. The key. Reminder not to drain the pool. The janitors will stay despawned, I believe. The janitor will stay despawned until we do that. In fact, if there's anything you want to do, you can free roam the place, but we'll have the opportunity to do that with you and me anyway. So, but we just want to switch out the uses again. Security and leave it off. And then it's just a matter of getting the talisman down to the doors, and as I think I put it in the first playthrough video. He can catch you at the door, so just be careful about going down to it too quick. I got caught in a loop on that one. Alright. I do believe he spawns pretty close to the top floor, since that's where... Does he, actually? I know there's a point where he spawns on the bottom and one where he spawns on the top. Yeah, he's up top. Somewhere. I think I just saw lights turn off, so I think he's on his way down. Sort of. Not down, but... yeah, I think we're safe. So timer plus QTE is coming up.
You! What do you think you're doing there? Nobody ever escapes this school! Die! Let me through! I must get in! I'm begging! My daughter's in there! Let go of me! No! No! You killed her! You killed my daughter! You'll pay for what you did! You're just like them! Why? Tell me why my daughter had to die! It's your turn. Suffer like my child!
Okay, we're going all the way up to the 4th floor, right to where the fuses are. If you didn't switch it out, you would die there. Make sure she clears that bridge. I don't actually know how fast she can go, if she could catch up to us. She goes pretty quick though. And pop a drink. So we used 2 of the 8 tranks we've had. So numbers have been good.
My child, I will always protect you.
Hey, are you alright? Are you injured?
Okay, this is a left-right situation.
I'm glad you're okay. Why the heck was she trying to kill you? Her dead daughter, you mean? We don't have time for this. I just heard Ji-hyeon screaming in the lecture hall. I have a bad feeling. I think So-young is going to do something desperate. You get to the lecture hall, and I'll meet you there.
All right, so if you are on the PS4 version, this would be a great point to make a backup save of your save files for this. This is the autosave point I would recommend. There's a few more that come along down the road, but don't forget the main thing you need to fall back on. For most endings, it's to be before the confrontation in the auditorium, but for like the biggest change, of course, you need to have access to the suggestion box on the 3rd or 4th floor, 3rd floor maybe, I don't remember. We'll get up there. I think it's up there, and I'm going to show it so you can see it at least at this point. And you want to be able to get back to that point easily, and there's not much that happens between here and the auditorium. Anyway, plus we have a free reign over the building. So I'm going to scour these rooms for supplies as we've done previously, and we will reconnect at the point where the tape can be dropped. And this is going to serve as kind of that, as kind of a save spot that we'll come back to later on with a particular ending. Okay, so this is the suggestion box that Sung was talking about. And actually, I forgot. I left the back mask tape downstairs. We don't need it for this. I'm going to be going for both of Ji-hyeon's endings first. I'm going to do the box ending third and then the without box after that. Typically, if I was playing full through and we had the ability to just use a master save, I would do all the box ones, or I would do the box here and then come back and do the last ending separately. And the reason I do them in that order is because I feel like that last ending is really what Sung-ah was going for. So I feel like it's kind of the reveal of what was the culmination of all this. So I'll show that when we do that particular ending. You know, what happens when you drop it in there. But for these first two endings, and for that third ending with her, if you want to do that first, it's fine. You don't need to do the box. So if you want to make a second backup save in the auditorium, go for it. You don't need to. And there's one other thing we need to do in this building, which is to clear this room. I don't remember if there's anything in the... Not getting a glint. So in one of these desks, not desks, one of these little something. There it is. Okay. I thought it glitched out on me. I was like, it wasn't doing anything. So long-haired female student figurine. Of course, this is So Young. Very nice. So that is 3 of 7 figurines that we have found so far, and that's basically the order we have to find them in if you want to collect them on the way. A reminder before we head on, I accidentally picked up the math puzzle piece, but so you do not need it. We just need these typewriter keys, so N, M, E, and O. So remember, the first 2 we got were in main building 1, the second one we got in main building 2, and the last one we got in this building. So from here we can essentially move on to main building 2, or return to main building 2, I should say, backtrack to main building 2. So that's where we are going to head. And we want to go to faculty office 2, so we're going to start on the floor we need to get in. Let's get the coin while we're here. Is Grandma going to pop up? No? Okay. It's random. Sweetie! Okay, I don't think I missed any major items, so if you want to know where we stand at this point as far as what I have picked up, and reminder, we have a vending machine here, and elsewhere, of course. We have 17 coins, 19 felt tip pens. I have not bought anything yet. 5 lunch boxes, 3 med kits, 6 tranks, and 6 soy milks. I do not need the items. If you feel like you need them, you should have plenty of coins to buy stuff if you've been following what I've been doing. So, let's get back over. Oh my god, really? Really? This is the place you choose? I suppose it could have been worse. Could have been much worse. Oh, they seriously stopped short. Okay, so reminder that we can come back in this hallway and the janitor can't see us. Okay, so faculty office 2, student department office, and then night duty room. Is that downstairs? Yes. Okay. So. I shouldn't have done that. Just in case. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, it might have been this room. Might have been this room. That's why I duck in that corner, just in case when I play with doors around here. Okay, the other door is open, but I'm gonna take my chances. Dying message. And so this is the document where we have to get the code for a lockbox that is in the student department office, and you have to look at the letters that are improperly capitalized. So FOUR 4, which is the number I got here anyway. SIX, so 6. FIVE. That took me way too long. So 5. I'm assuming the next one's going to be an H. Yep, there it is. THREE, so 3. So 4653, and that's the code I had written down from previous. I think that might be randomized though. Don't quote me on that, but that might be a randomized one. A lot of the puzzles in this are, so 4653. See, this door's open. Okay. We didn't close it. Four, 6, 5, 3. And we got the small master key. If you recall, this is the key that we can use on like basically any like desk like this. They're all locked, so we have access to investigate desks now. And so we're in student. So again, faculty office 2, where the typewriter is how we got the code, and then student department office where we got the key. And we want to go to the night duty room on first floor, and that's where we'll actually find our figurine. Why would he leave all these rooms open? Maybe I broke him. He's down there, crap. We should go down there for 2 things. So I'm going to camp out here until he goes away. This one, right? I think we're okay, but he's above us. I think he was just checking rooms. Hopefully he doesn't sneak up on me. I want to get this over with. Okay, so right here, I believe. There you go. Middle-aged woman figurine. Of course, this is you and me, the one that we just killed, sort of. I guess technically Sana killed her, but... And from there, we want to head back to main building 1. We are trying to get to the student records office, which is our hub, our home away from home. Nope. Ran right into him. Oh. I almost had it. Okay. Try that, sucker. Oh no, the door's closed. The door's closed. Which one is it? Nice try with that. Alright, recall back when we started this and I said to make sure to have all the doors open, right? To distract him. And I said when I left, I think I said something about him sometime, like, be careful about when you're leaving, because a lot of times he's just gonna come at you right away. There you have it. I think he does it no matter what, because I don't think I've ever come through that door and not been attacked. I should have just beelined for that room, though. Dude, leave. You were just in here. Leave. Go away. Nobody loves you. Well, now we're near the other room I want to go to, but I want to do this in my order. I want to do this my way, okay? We're going back to the student records office. That's where I need to go after this. My home, away from home. Many hours have I spent in this records office. Yeah. Which side is actually the records office? Yeah. And I do believe it's next to this machine here. And what do you know? It's the asshole who's been chasing us in his original horrifying polygonal form. Bald janitor figurine, and that of course is Bangu. Look at that face. Look at that face. Do you ever see the up close version of him from the original, which looks a lot like that? I'll show it to you if I think about it. My friend always sends that to me to terrorize me. Thank you, Caitlin. I love you. Thank you. I don't know if she actually tries to terrorize me with it, but I'm pretty sure we both agree that he is terrifying. That polygonal, bald-headed, creepy-faced, deadpan stare. Okay, so that is figurine 5 of 7. He shut the door. Huh. Home ec room. We're right in front of it. dear Lord. She's terrifying. Why is she here right now? That scared the crap out of me. I thought she was supposed to like appear after we did the puzzle in here, which isn't really much of a puzzle. Okay, so we don't really get to see this room. Essentially, I'm feeling all kinds of things right now. She creeps me out. But basically what we have to do is there are 4, I want to say, stoves in this room. There's one here, one here, one here, 4? Maybe it's 6, one for each. Yeah. So we basically want to light them all at the same time. Document. We have a new document? I was not expecting a lore dump. I must have forgotten about this. Discarded paper. Hey Na Young, I'm waiting for you at school. I'm always used to having someone wait for me, so this is my first time waiting for someone. I never knew just waiting for someone would be this hard. I keep thinking of all the times you've waited for me. It must have been so boring. I know I'm difficult to be friends with, so I'm so grateful to have a friend like you. Do you remember when we first met? I think it was during a field trip when we were in 8th grade. As usual, I was out of my breath and straggling behind. Then I realized there was no one around. I thought I was abandoned. I started bawling like a baby. I was so scared. That's when you came and held out your hand. Sorry. That is when you came and held out your hand with a huge smile on your face. Sorry. I'll never forget that smile. But you know, I feel like it's not the same between us as it used to be. You don't come to visit me during our breaks. You eat with your own friends during lunch. And when school is over, you rush out saying you have some after-school things. We are in a new grade, and I know you want to make new friends too, but I can't help but feel like you're abandoning me. I just feel so frustrated. I think that's why I lashed out at you the other day. Of course I know. It was nothing I should have been upset about. But every time I see you hanging out with other kids, I feel a stab of jealousy. You understand, right? Wow, I think it's past 9 o'clock now. I just heard the bell. Strange I'm not really afraid to be alone at this hour. Actually, I'm afraid that you won't come and meet me. When I asked you to talk to me earlier, you said you were tired and that you wanted to go straight home. You weren't being serious, were you? You did hear me when I said I was going to wait for you until you got here, right? You heard me, didn't you? I still remember when you said you'd always be by my side no matter what. I have a lot to say to you when you get here. I wanted to say that I'm sorry, that I'm always thankful to have you as a friend, and I want to clear things up between us. So hurry up and get here, Na Young. Oh, I just heard footsteps. That's you, right? You're finally here. But wait, why is it so hot in here all of a sudden? Yeah, so of course this is Sung writing to her before the fire started, and she died from her asthma attack. That's really good. That's really cool. I don't know if I don't remember ever reading that. I'm sure I have. I wonder if it's in my original walkthrough. You can hear him. Okay, let's try this. Here we go. Short-haired female student figurine. And of course, that is none other than Sung-ah. I don't recall learning about her having, kind of pulling away from her like that, though. So if you listen to the dialogue when you're in the labyrinth, she kind of you kind of get to hear her, you know, her mom talking to Sung to So Young and Na Young's mother. So yeah, that's the 6th of 7 figurines. From here, we just need to get back to the main story. The last one is in the auditorium, so let's get back there. Dumbass. Okay, so we're good to go. Reminder the janitor will reappear after this. So if you're not done with new building, make sure not to go through here quite yet. I'm trying to remember. There's 2 coins, right? Just in case you want them. I think there's a couple other items. I want to say at least one built-up pen up in the bleachers somewhere. Okay, so before we get into the auditorium encounter here, I just want to put it out there that I will be reconnecting with you for 3 endings right after this, because there's literally no difference in any of the playthrough other than how we interact with Ji-hyeon afterwards. That's the only thing that's going to make any difference for 3 of the 4 endings. And again, the other one, which I'll be doing as the 3rd ending, is going to be dropping that tape off in the box, and I will show how to do that. In fact, I'll try to remember to even leave it in the player, so you don't have to remember to pick it up, because I think I've just been doing that by default. So this is going to be the same encounter, and unfortunately there's no pause between the post encounter where we can save it if we were on a regular playthrough, or where you can make a backup save if you're on the PS4. And of course, those of you on the PS5 have been, you know, suffering with me through this experience, right? So here we go. this encounter is largely the same. The only difference is going to be that we want to get that last figurine. Hypothetically, you could do it after this event, but we're going to get it now. Just remember, take a left for this first fire extinguisher where we're at. From where you start. And then we want to take the left door from here to get to the girls' room. Oh, I got tagged. Okay, so I think this is the girls. And I think it's back here. Yep, so female student with glasses figurine. So this is, of course, Ji-hyeon, our final figurine. So we have all 7 now. So Human from the start. Dalsu from, what's that, main building 2. And then the rest that we just picked up. So, no trophy tied to that. That is completely optional, but I think it's really worth seeing the home economics room and for just the satisfaction of getting that trophy. And there might be a costume tied to it, I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. So. Okay, opposite side. To get that last fire extinguisher, or the, not last, but, or yeah, this is the last, isn't it? So, boys' locker room to get the next fire, yeah, the last fire extinguisher. Sorry. I'm not braining properly. Out. So we want to get Yumi back here with us, and she's already here, so we can get that fire put out over this on this side. Remember, we want to double back before going for the blue fire. She will catch up to us. In fact, every time, by the time I turn around, you can't see her anymore, and I think that's because she's right there. Come on down. Whoa, Big Mama. Points if you get that reference. That's an obscure one. Sort of obscure. Alright, we want to go left, back to the girls' locker room side, and all the way back to get the water, to activate the water.
happened? Did you save my life?
Okay, so this is going to be the make or break for 3 of the endings. Basically, throughout this playthrough, and I've commented on this in So Young's route, you want to keep affinity with the girls high for this particular reason, because Ji-hyeon's ending, similar to White Chrysanthemum with So Young, is almost entirely based on how they feel about you, plus in So Young's it's the truth as well. But this one's entirely about how she feels about you. And it's fickle enough that this little dialogue decision here will make a difference for the second ending with her. And beyond that, we can also get Sung-ah's ending. And hers, again, of course, is tied to the back mask tape. So, for this one, we want to go with right and right. Basically, staying with her.
Yeah, I'm okay. Don't worry.
Well, staying with her and keeping our affinity with her high.
I'm sorry. I don't think that I can walk right now. My ankles hurt. I'll wait right here. Can you go and find Sung-ah? I'm scared for her.
It's not safe for you to be alone.
I think I'm alright.
And then, of course, we want to tend to Ji-hyeon's ankle.
Oh, it's alright. Wow. It feels a lot better. This is great. Where did you learn to do this? Do you want to sit? The others are fine too, right? I hope they come before long. I really want to get out of here.
And waste this most magical moment.
Wow. I wonder what kind of light this is.
Okay, so that's our first of 4 endings following Sung-ah's route. First of 2 for Ji-hyeon. So not bad. I feel like that actually went pretty smooth all around. I was able to get a record time on main building 1. I'm not sure on main building 2. And of course the time was extended because there was backtracking involved, and I got bogged down a couple times by the janitor, but that went pretty smooth. So I was originally thinking of using my second playthrough for for the base recording, but I think this turned out okay, so I'm gonna stick with it. And yeah, so first ending down, Old Figurine Collection down. So we're gonna move on and finish these up.
What happened? Did you save my life?
Okay, so we're on round 2 of Sung-A's route, and we are going for the second Ji-hyeon ending and the second of 4 endings for this route. So the only difference this time is going to be the dialogue here for choosing this. Previously, I think we did right. We're going to do left this time. And honestly, it shouldn't really matter. You can do left, right, or right, left, and it should still get you the same results. But we're just going to go with the opposite. So basically, we're just not... we're trying to break our affinity with her, and that's not hard to do. So it's a bit fickle.
Really? Can we finally get out of here? I'm sorry. I don't think that I can walk right now. My ankles hurt. I'll wait right here. Can you go and find Sung-A? I'm scared for her.
And again, left.
It's okay. I've always been alone anyway.
They did that on purpose. It's a tender ankle.
It hurts. Really, I'm all right. Come on, let's go wait outside. I'm sure that they'll join us soon. This place, I'm so sick of it.
This is a harpsichord, right? Yeah, I definitely cut my playtime down a lot there. That is including time when I took breaks. So I'm running a little bit over 2 hours and 20 minutes with credits and such. So definitely getting a little quicker at this. The way I've been doing it is I've been kind of breaking up the recordings by building, since I'm not necessarily planning on using all the footage, and then I kind of get rid of whatever I don't need afterwards. And this time I actually have like main building 1 and 2 plus part of new building on the first recording, and it's only like an hour and a half. Whereas like when I started, that was like an hour for the first building, an hour for the second, probably more like an hour and a half each. And new building's a whole different story. So it's amazing how quickly I can get better at this. I always impress myself. I always disappoint myself when I start, but I impress myself by the end. So it is what it is. Also, I love the way the endings. I have always done my walkthroughs where I show like the hardest endings to get first. That's why I usually start with So Young. But typically when people play the game, they usually go with Sung-A because it's kind of like the right thing to do without having more context for what's going on. If you ask me, at least. When she runs away screaming, it's like, should you go investigate the sound or go after her? It's like, well, you should probably comfort her. I mean, like, she's literally like ran away screaming. Like, come on. So most people just, stay with her. And then like the second time you have the option to go after So Young or stay with her again. It's like, well, what are you really going to choose? And I guess it's, it's kind of like you have the option. So, you'd think most people would want to see both sides of things, which I imagine they would. I haven't watched many playthroughs of this. I've only watched like 2. Granted, one of them I've watched many, many times because it's amazing, but so I always like the way Sung Ah's Root presents its endings, because as you kind of go from the happy ending with Ji-hyeon, you don't really get the full story, and as you kind of go in the direction I'm taking these, like from this one, you can see there was something more going on there, and then in the next 2, it gets more progressively dark from where we started. If you don't follow So Young's route, because you don't learn the truth this way. So yeah, that's our second ending down for Sung Ah's Route. We still have 2 to go. Next time we'll be doing something a little different. So here we were just able to load in at the same spot, but we are going to be going for, I have the name down, Tuberose is the next one. So we're going to have to drop off that tape, and I will see you there when we get to that point. Okay, so we are back at the autosave point that I recommended if you were on the PS4 edition. And of course, if you're on the PS5 edition, you've been suffering along with me. So what we want to do, or what I'm going to do at least, you can choose which ending you want to do when you want to do it, is we are going to deal with the back masked tape. And I left it in the tape player. And this is going to get us, one of Sung Ah's 2 endings, which will be the 3rd of our 4 endings we need on Sung Ah's Route. So, if you recall, Sung Ah had mentioned the suggestion box, complaint box, whatever this thing is called, and said something about, I bet no one's ever even used it. So in order to kind of go between her endings, for this one, I want to drop the tape in, and then for the next one, we're just going to load back in after the Auditorium encounter, because in that ending, we're just going to leave it. So if you'd rather just do the other ending first, you can do that, but... And that's all there is to it. So Grandma hasn't tried grabbing me yet. So from there, we just want to continue on to the Auditorium, and I will meet you again when we get to the to the post Auditorium encounter with you and me.
What happened? Did you save my life?
Okay, so the main difference here is going to be that we are not going to tend to her ankle. You can choose whatever dialogue you want. I'm going to go with the original dialogue because it's nice and I like Ji-hyeon. So, right.
Yeah, I'm okay. Don't worry. I'm sorry. I don't think that I can walk right now. My ankles hurt. I'll wait right here. Can you go and find Sung-ah? I'm scared for her. Well, I think I'm alright.
And this is our difference. Go find Sung-ah. And this way? Yes. So then we just head to the exit door that in So Young's route would take us to the labyrinth, but in this case will actually bring us to our ending.
Hey, Heemin! You're okay. What a relief. Did you find Ji-hyeon? Hey, can I have one of those candies? You can't give them to her now, can you? Stop. Let's just leave. We don't need that anymore. Look, it's open. What's wrong? Don't you want out? What are you looking for? Hey, Heemin. Can I have another candy?
Okay, so another ending down. So third of our 4 endings on the Sung-ah route and the first of the 2 Sung-ah endings. And I timed myself as I usually do, and I managed to complete main building and new building within an hour or so, or within 2 hours. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. There's some delay in there because I went and put my chickens to bed and all that in between, but getting better. Getting closer to my best playtime, which is probably one of G-Men's routes, which is the shortest. So, yeah, so that's it. We have 1 more to go, so I will see you in the next part.
What happened? Did you save my life?
Holy shit. Check that I'm recording because, man, I've been having the worst RNG in this 4th and final run on Sung-ah's route. Holy crap, I need to air my grievances here a little bit. I tell you, I have seen things today that I've never seen before. In the first 3 runs of this playthrough, or of this episode, I'm sorry, not this playthrough, there's 4 different playthroughs here. On the first 3, he pretty much followed the path I expected him to. He did not deviate that much. And I'm talking about Dalsu specifically. So new building. Man, I don't know what he's been doing today. He's been screwing with me left and right. He's been doing things he's not supposed to be able to do. So I've managed to glitch him a few times where like suddenly his flashlight stopped working and then he would like duck into the nearest classroom and wouldn't come out until I do something. And then he'd like come running out of the room and start chasing me for like no reason. I don't know what he's on today. Okay. 4th run here. We didn't do anything different from the first 2 runs. Remember the 3rd run we did the backmask tape. This time we did not do that. Again, dialogue here does not really matter, so we're going to go for the right dialogue on this. And what does matter is that we want to go and find Sun Ah again, except this time we're going to get a different outcome because we did not drop off the tape. So, right.
Yeah, I'm okay. Don't worry. I'm sorry. I don't think that I can walk right now. My ankles hurt. I'll wait right here. Can you go and find Sung-ah? I'm scared for her.
Okay, right again.
Well, I think I'm alright.
And don't tend, sorry. And go find Sung-ah. Yeah, that would just be my luck. I actually hit 10 instead, hey? Alright. Alright. Oh my god, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. What else is new? It's been a night, I tell you. Also my playtime. Because of all that. Main building went fine. I probably finished everything in about an hour like normal. The rest of it, not so much. Finally putting this particular episode to bed.
Heemin! Hey, Heemin! Heemin, wake up! What you looking for? It's fine. It's all over. But I think that Ji-hyeon is hurt. Let's go outside and try to call for help. Come on. What's wrong? Aren't you coming?
Don't leave! I'm still in here! Can you hear me? Please don't go! Here! I'm here! Here! What's wrong? What is it? Something wrong? Then let's hurry up and go. Please don't leave me here. Please. Oh, please. Not young.
Yeah, that definitely took a little bit longer. So that is our final ending on the Sung Ah route. We still have 2 to go because we have to get Jimin's endings and there's a trophy tied to completing this 10 times. I remember in my original playthrough, it popped early for me for some reason. But I also had this weird thing happen where I ended up getting like a completion time of like 2 minutes or something like that. And I don't remember how or why that happened, but oh yeah, the Infernal Addiction trophy that popped, that's for completing 7 times. So basically for as long as you get all the in my case at least, the 7 main endings, not counting Ji-men, who's an added character. Okay, so first things first. Yeah, so there we go. We got all the endings from the main story on Hell difficulty now. And we just need to get Jasmine and Marguerite for Ji-men. We'll be good on that. And of course, all 7 figurines have been collected. I did switch Bangu into his alternative costume for getting this, and Dalsu unfortunately requires us to complete the ending collection, so we will not be seeing that, at least not in gameplay, unless I do like extra down the road or something, but that's gonna be way down the road because I don't plan on doing the rest of these beyond Hell difficulty, at least for the time being. But yeah, so that'll be something we get to see when we do Ji-men's playthrough next. So yeah, that is where we are going to close things out for this one. This has been going on long enough. I've already got everything edited up to this point, so I don't have much work to do before, you know, exporting and uploading this, but it's been a trip. This has been rough. I knew it was going to be. I've been trying to do at least a playthrough a day over the week, and you know, managed to get this far, so I'm pretty happy that we got this out of the way. Fortunately, Ji-men's playthroughs are a little bit shorter, but they're also a little bit more intense when you get to the final section. So, you know, we'll see how that fares with the glitchiness I've been having with this playthrough, but usually I've had pretty good luck with hers. So, thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.